What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Get Real Bass Fishing. Today we're actually talking light tackle for multiple reasons. One, the last video I uploaded where me and Erica went fishing, I used a light tackle rod, this one specifically. But after using this, it kind of got me back into like the freshwater mood and wanting to go into freshwater. I haven't hit the freshwater recently, but I definitely will. As you guys can tell, I'm sure you guys are experiencing a little lull in the fishing for stripers or bluefish or whatnot. It's getting pretty cold. The bigger fish are a little bit more south, like a lot of us probably wish we could be. Although last week I saw 18 pounders, close to 20 pounders pulling up, multiple in consecutive days. I do believe that this fall run is slowing down. Especially with these south winds. We get really well with the north winds or the east winds, northeast winds. We usually do pretty good. And with the south wind just coming in for a while, it's pretty hectic. But I do want to say, start preparing for the future. We have the spring run coming in where we're going to catch bluefish and stripers. But also we have freshwater fishing. You know, we live on Long Island, and you guys in Jersey, you guys have plenty of freshwater fishing. There's trout everywhere. I got my trout rod that I use. This is a 4.6 micro graphite by Shakespeare. Honestly, I'm not a fan of Shakespeare for anything else other than their ultralights. 4.6 ultralight works with 2 to 6 pound test. Probably gonna put 6 just to be safe. Monofilament for the trout. Normally, I have an A.B. Garcia Revo X spinning reel on here, 10, but I busted that anti-reverse too, so I don't know why they keep busting. There's no reel on there. I got to get a replacement. I bought a Quantum Throttle 10, I believe is the size that I'm going to put on here and fish for trout with this. But I do want to say, guys, there's more than just striped bass here. Get your waders wet in the freshwater. I mean, there's plenty of fish, and we're going to be doing a lot of that, as well as traveling down south, going for more stripers and chasing the stripers. But if you guys are interested, this is a Berkley Cherrywood 7-foot medium heavy action. This is what I used in the surf for the light action in the last video, and this is a Penn Conflict 2 4000. I do have 30-pound braid on here. You can get away with 20-pound on here. Just don't sink that drag all the way down. You'll most likely just pop the braid in the line and just snap it. So I've done that before on heavier setups, not a 7-footer. Just be careful. And then if I'm going for bass or pickerel or a bigger trout, say they stock them with some bigger fish as opposed to those little fingerlings or little finger guys, you know, we got, this is my personal favorite for freshwater largemouth bass spinning. It's a 7-foot Shimano. I have no idea what it is. I used to use the Shimano Celis. Oh, this is a 6-foot, sorry, not a 7-foot. I used to use the Shimano 7-foot Celis, and that was one of my favorite medium fast action rods for bass and pickerel and anything really that I can get in the freshwater. But this is a Quantum Blue 20. They don't make this reel anymore. You can still find them on eBay. It's a saltwater reel. It's not sealed like a Van Staal or even close to being sealed like a Tsunami Saltex, but it's like an inshore on the boat type reel where you're not dunking it. And it fits perfectly, especially if I want to go and fish the saltwater. I now have a freshwater and saltwater setup. So when you're buying, if you're doing fresh and salt, consider buying a smaller saltwater reel to also use in freshwater. It's just a little bit easier for you. On here I have 15-pound braid. It's Power Pro, and it's tied direct to, I believe, 10-pound mono. I haven't tied this in a very long time, but I believe it's 10-pound mono, just as a backing for the braid so it doesn't slip through. And I have a spike spinner. These are my hand line spinners that I make. They work really well for basically anything you want to catch in freshwater, whether it's largemouth bass or pickerel, crappie, sunnies, trout, whatnot. I do have a lot here. I sell them all on smoochandrelease.com. I don't want this to sound like a commercial, but it's what works this time of year, especially this time of year and in the spring, is all these different inline spinners I'm making. I got a bunch of colors. Like here I got the trout and everything, white with gold, hot tiger, fire tiger, trout color, black and gold. chartreuse and fire tiger, chartreuse and gold. You know, there's so many different colors. And it comes in this really cool bag if you want to buy it, smoocherelease.com/shop. But I don't want to push that too much if you guys aren't going to be freshwater fishing. But I do want to say that they work really, really well for what we're doing in the upcoming weeks, upcoming months, up until the stripers come back in, bluefish come back in, and we're fishing saltwater again. But if I had to make a purchase for trout fishing now, it would be an ultralight 4.6. If you want to go a little bit bigger, go ahead, but I really like the ultralights for the trout, and just for the bass, because there's still weeds and everything around, do like a 6 foot, 7 foot medium heavy or medium fast action rod. It works really, really well. Anyway guys, thank you so much for all the support throughout 2020 when we were fishing insane amounts of times during crazy times, and I really want to say thank you. So here it is. We will be having an end of the year video. I'm so glad to be doing it. I didn't do it last year, but for the last 12 years that I've been on YouTube, I've always made an end of the year video, and that will be coming out at the end of the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed and you guys caught a lot of fish and learned a lot. We do have some more videos coming out where we're going to be teaching you everything that we learned this year up until the spring. This is the time to be learning, refining our skills, everything. Get ready for the next season, make purchases that we have to. This is a great time with Christmas and everything, but and a lot of sales. But we will be posting a lot of videos of us fishing and traveling, freshwater videos, and a lot of surf fishing teaching videos, specific teaching videos, so that you guys learn a lot before the next season. You guys go into 2021 fishing season all knowledged up. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Have some fun on the water, guys. Go out, catch some fish. Smooch and release. I'll see you next time.